online coaching. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Today, guys, I got a some disturbing information this morning, and you're not going to hear it unless I tell you on live Facebook or if I post it over my social media, because the issue is that the EPA just announced that they have found a dangerous chemical in the water that the Californians are drinking, and this is on top of the 56 new chemicals they just recently found as well. Most of you know that I'm a molecular hydration specialist. I've been a specialist for over 15 years now, I think, somewhere around there. What does that mean? That means I specialize in water. I know the difference between good water and bad water. And I also know about the toxic chemicals, and that's the reason why I get this information about the new toxic chemicals they are finding in the water. But what is disturbing about this, guys, is they are now looking in, the EPA announced that they are looking into this new chemical that they found because of the issue and the concerns it has on the public in California. I'm going to read you what the article actually said. It said they found, or the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, is now looking deeper into a chemical known as PFAS. Due to the toxicity of this chemical in drinking water, these chemicals, they now know, cause infertility, thyroid problems, and several types of cancer. They could cost billions of dollars to remove. Again, they could cost billions of dollars to remove. Now, what they also said, the reason why this chemical is so dangerous is because the particles are so small, they're having a hard time detecting them in the water. That's a major issue. Now, my problem is, why did they wait this long to tell the American or the Californians about this new chemical they found in the water? How many of you have been drinking that water today not knowing that that chemical is actually in the water? Now, if you understand how toxic chemicals can be stored at the cellular level, that's where I come in. Because of me being a molecular hydrogen specialist, I'm educated on how toxic chemicals or how water works at the cellular level. I'm also have been publishing many articles about hydrogen, molecular hydrogen H2. Now, guys, the type of water that your family should be drinking is called hydrogen-rich water. The Japanese and the Asian countries came up with a device well over 50 years ago. It actually came up in the 1800s that hooks up to your kitchen sink, takes the water, your source water, your city water, keeps the minerals in that water. The water goes into a device that restructures the water into what they call molecular hydrogen H2. It's got three major properties to it. It's got a higher alkalinity, it's got a negative ORP, which means oxidation reduction potential, and then it's got the most important property, which is hydrogen H2. That hydrogen H2 molecule is a very powerful mimicking antioxidant that has the ability to neutralize the most dangerous free radicals you're consuming in on a daily basis. And because the water is structured differently, that it's able to go through the cell walls at the cell to cellular level very efficiently and flush out any toxic chemicals you are consuming in the air you're breathing or in the food you're eating, because it's the smallest molecule on the planet. Again, the molecular hydrogen or hydrogen H2 in the drinking water is what gives the water therapeutic ability. There's thousands of peer reviews, scientific peer reviews published today showing the power of molecular hydrogen H2 to help the body become homeostasis, which means healthy. But guys, again, this is a warning, and this is really sad that most of you will not hear this on the news. And the reason for that is because it's money motivated. You realize that they said it's going to take billions of dollars to remove it. Do you really believe that they're going to rush into doing this to save lives here in California? Absolutely not. They're going to take their time because it's going to affect their back pocket. So guys, you need a device that is known to take out all the toxic chemicals as far as which are causing the majority of our diseases today. You got to have a device that has an internal, the new internal filter technology that has been proven by a third-party lab test to take out over 249 toxic chemicals, which means you're taking out 99.9% of the toxic chemicals in the water you're drinking. And if you go to my team alkaviva.com/drink nature's water / check out, go to the Get Started button, click on that, go through the short videos that will give you the information about hydrogen H2 and why you need to change the type of water to hydrogen-rich water, and also why you need to have a device that's got internal filters that are actually going to take out the toxic chemicals. There are other ionizers out there, guys, but they do not have the third-party lab tests showing which chemicals they're taking out. And if you go through the chemicals they're taking out, you'll notice that fluoride will have an ND at the end of it, which means non-detectable. So guys, this is a serious matter. You really need to look at the type of water your family is drinking today and understand that this message that the EPA announced today, 2023, was actually published in March 5th of 2023. This is not fake news. This is the real deal. This toxic chemical they found, which they're calling it PFAS, is a chemical that they found on top of the 56 other new ones. So guys, those of you that have ionizers now that don't have the new filter technology, that don't actually have a third-party lab test proving it's taking out the chemicals, you need to go on my website and look at the whole house system that will actually take out 99.9% of the chemicals that's coming into your house and then going through your device. See, that's the problem, guys. Most of those out there who have ionizers don't realize that if the filters are not taking out the contaminants or the toxic chemicals, and it's going through the electrolysis process with those toxic chemicals, it makes those chemicals more bioavailable at the cellular level. And that's an issue because you have your cells with the mitochondria, and that's going to cause issues with the mitochondria. And by having those issues consistently over and over again, that's what's causing many disease models. So guys, again, you can go to my team alkaviva.com /drink nature's water / and click on Get Started and look at the technology I'm talking about. But also, guys, that link will be in the description section of this video. So again, guys, don't take your water for granted. You have people do not have any idea on how toxic their water, and if you think by going to the health food store and getting that alkaline water in plastic bottles, that's where research and that's where the news media has been telling people in those plastic healthy waters are plastic particles. So you're not getting away from it. The only way you're going to get away from it is having a device that will take those toxic chemicals out before it goes through the electrolysis process. You guys have a great day. We'll see you guys at the next video.